Hey guys, welcome to day 25. Today we're going through some working in stretches. So my friend Andy used the analogy once of working out and working in. Working out being your sessions and things like this, and things are a bit more intense and strenuous. Working in being your relaxation, okay, and your time to de-stress and chill out, okay. So this is very much a working in session. It's very much designed to relax and chill out. The majority of the sessions that we've done through this furlong have been a bit more strenuous. This one we're really letting go, focusing on the breath and taking it nice and easy. So cheers Andy for that nice little analogy there. It's a really good one. So to begin with guys, I'm going to start off with what's called our Sphinx pose. So all you'll need before we do begin with that, some pillows. If you want, you can get a blanket. I'd stick some nice music on, maybe get some incense on, some candles, make yourself as comfy as you can. Okay, also you'll need a band and if possible a yoga block as well. Okay, if you don't know how to do this stuff though guys, don't worry, you'll be able to modify. So starting off with our Sphinx pose, I'll do it on the side. So we're just going to lie on our front. From here we're just going to prop our elbows underneath our shoulders. Okay, I like to turn my palms up for this one and then just try and relax through the hips. Relax the muscles in the lower back. Let the head just rest naturally. And start to work into the breath. If possible, try and keep the breath through the nose today. And in for about 5 seconds on the inhale. And 5 seconds on the exhale. If you manage to really let go of that tension through the lower back and the hips, you can push up into a cobra or an up dog. Just keep the arms as bent as you need to. Ensuring that lower back and the hips are nice and relaxed. Keeping to the breaths. Inhale, slowly lower down. From here guys, just go for our scorpion stretch. The arm's going to come out to the side. We're going to reach the opposite leg over to the opposite side, to the opposite arm, and then just let the foot come flat. From here, rest your head down on the floor. Might be nice to get a pillow if you feel that's more comfortable. For me, I'm quite comfortable on the floor here. From here, we're just trying to open the knee ever so slightly and then open the shoulder above the other. Again though guys, we're not trying to really push into any end ranges of motion here. We're just trying to feel the position, establish a nice breathing pattern and really get comfortable in this place. and then we'll swap in sides. Letting the head relax to the floor, keeping the foot flat. Again, opening one shoulder gently above the other, opening the hip. So I find we're not necessarily looking for a really deep stretch. We're more looking to really calm ourselves and relax ourselves into this position. Get as comfortable as we can here, using the breath. That long exhale. Okay, from there we'll move into our child's pose. So I like to have knees slightly apart, feet together. From there, just letting my chest draw down towards the floor, letting the head rest on the floor. Every exhale, try and release any tension through the shoulders, through the hips, through the back. If you want to bring your knees slightly wider or slightly inwards, or turn your feet out slightly, that's fine. Just find a nice comfortable position where you can really let go. Feeling the belly expand on the inhale, push into the legs, and then letting go of all that tension through the back and the hips on the exhale, drawing further down into the stretch. Really on that exhale, find yourself melting into the floor. Okay, from there slowly make your way up. We'll now go into our pigeon. So this one we'll use a pillow for. We're just going to prop it underneath our bum. Okay, so we're nice and comfortable here. From there, ideally try and keep a nice 90-degree angle from the foot to the knee, but if that's not so comfortable, you can always bend it slightly and that'll make it quite considerably easier. Okay, from here guys, if it is very uncomfortable for you, you can just let this leg kind of spin out and then work your way down through there, but if possible, try and have this back leg nice and straight. We'll place down a couple of pillows in front of our chest as well. And from there guys, we're just simply gonna let ourselves move into this position. It's a bit more of a strenuous one probably for most of you guys. Again, if you need to just pull that leg in slightly, you can do, but ideally try and look for a nice 90-degree angle. And again, use that exhale to really melt down into the floor. Personally, I find it much easier to let go and relax with my eyes closed. But again, it's more personal preference, but feel free to give it a little experiment. Inhale, sit yourself up, and we'll roll to the side. Swap the legs over. Okay, so once again, just placing that pillow down on our sit bones. From there, if we can, we're straightening that back leg. If not, you can just allow it to sort of come to the side. That's absolutely fine. Okay, once we're comfortable, same again. Get straight into that breath. Using that long exhale. Get comfortable in the position. Inhale, bring yourself up. Roll to the side. From here, we're going to lie onto our back. We're going to grab ourselves the band or a belt strap or whatever it is you've got access to that's nice and comfortable. Okay, so from here, we're just going to let it go around our foot. Lie ourselves back to the floor, let the leg come straight. And then from there, we can just hold on as much as we want to. Again, we're not necessarily trying to really push into our end range of motion. We're just trying to get very comfortable in a position that we establish. So from here, pushing the balls of the feet to the sky. Letting the shoulder blades draw down, really relax. Again, using that exhale to really melt into the floor. Let go of any unnecessary tension. feels very comfortable, you can just walk the band in a little bit further. Slight bend in the knees, absolutely fine. And slowly release and swap sides. So again, just begin by establishing your position, using that exhale to really melt down towards the floor, pointing the balls of the feet to the sky. If it feels very comfortable, you can walk your hands in a little bit further, a little bit higher. Slowly release, and you can get rid of the band. So from here, guys, we're just going through our thoracic rotation. So lying on our back, we're just going to cross the leg over, okay, and let it rest on the pillow. If you want to have two pillows, that's absolutely fine. From here, the hand's going to support the leg. Come forward slightly. Hand's going to support the leg. Okay, and from there we're just going to allow ourselves to open up even more forwards. Okay, so begin by just thinking about letting that head and chest melt down towards the floor. You can also play with either bending or straightening the leg that you're holding down as well. I find that I get a nicer sensation as I straighten the leg a little bit more, but feel free to play around with that one. Once the head and chest really relax down towards the floor, you can begin to really let that arm and hand relax down towards the floor. Every exhale just melting down into the floor. Inhale, swapping sides. Again, initially beginning by thinking about letting the head and the chest relax down towards the floor. Every exhale melting in towards the floor. Again, using that long exhale to let go and relax in this position. Inhale, slowly release. Okay, so from there we'll go into happy baby. So all we're going to do is simply pull the legs up, take a hold of the outside of the feet, and then from there just try and let the back relax down into the floor, let the lower back really relax into the floor. If we need to bend our knees a little bit more, that's fine. Okay, that'll probably make it a little bit easier to flatten our back to the floor. Okay, and the straighter we keep the legs, the more intense it will become. Just feeling that straight line through the spine and the floor. And every exhale, letting the hips relax and release any unnecessary tension. Really try and just focus on what your body's feeling in this position. Feel the breath, the relaxation as you exhale. Feel any tension through the hips, through the back. Just try and use that exhale to let go of that. Okay, from there we're going to go into our feet supported bridge. Sorry, our block supported bridge. So all we'll need is a yoga block. So with the block, I'm going to line this position here. Okay, personally I like to have the yoga block facing upwards. From there I'm going to fully extend my hips slide the block at the top of my bum. Make sure it's nice and stable. And then just relax through there. From here, every exhale, try and really let your shoulders melt into the floor. I like to have my palms facing upwards here. Creating that little bit of posterior tilt through the pelvis. Just a little bit, just subtly. Not trying to put too much effort into it. And then we're using that exhale to really melt ourselves into the floor, melting the shoulders, the arms, the chest, down into the floor. Trust the yoga block so you can really relax through the feet, through the hamstrings, through the knees. And every exhale, just try and trust that yoga block more and more to really relax through our lower body. Okay, push it down into the floor slightly, just enough so you can slip that yoga block from underneath you. Relaxing the hips down towards the floor. Taking a few breaths here. Okay, so we'll finish off with a little hip opener. So ideally we'll have 3 pillows here. If not, don't worry about it. You could probably use other things. Probably prioritize the pillow for the head if you've only got one. So from here, guys, all we're going to simply do is lie our head down on the pillow. Okay, from there, we're going to bring our feet together and pull the heels as close to the bum as we comfortably can. And from there, we're just going to let the hips open, palms go down to the floor. Sorry, knuckles go onto the floor, palms facing upwards. And your feet might slide a little bit further forwards, that's fine, just let that happen a little bit. And then on the exhale, we're letting the hips melt open. Again, the shoulders melt down into the floor. Imagine someone's just gently pushing them shoulders open as you exhale. Using that exhale to really let go and melt into the floor. See if we can keep that awareness on what the body is feeling. On the feeling of the breath. The feeling of the body relaxing. The feeling of letting go of any unnecessary tension. Okay, you can slowly straighten your legs. Add a little bit of movement into the fingers and the toes. And then rolling over. And there you have it, guys. So that was day 25, that was your working in. It can be difficult to balance the working out and the working in. I think a balance is good, but it is difficult for me certainly. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video, guys. Even if it just ends up being one, if you just start with one, you know, if you're having a tough week or a tough day and you want to wind down, even if you just set the intention of just doing one of them and just, you know, focusing on the breath and sitting in that position, that's great. Okay, one that you just find really beneficial to you. You may find after doing one that you want to end up doing more, and obviously that's great. But even if it's just one, guys, just to wind yourself down, chill out, take it easy, and yeah, have a good time, then that's really good. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 26. Enjoy.